Once upon a time. Sometime during the night. The Moteless Wonder thought she had a breakthrough on my identity, and proudly made a video bigging her toxic self up with fellow toxic activist James Hind, for a job well fucked up, it seems. While her witless followers gasp in awe at her amazing shit investigative skills, the hoax buster will present the real facts. Let's begin. On this turbulent journey inside the unstable mind of a toxic activists and their fellow comrades.
Oops. Now, there's been some malicious things happening, hasn't there? Tut tut tut. Hi, Brett.
Fellow toxic anti-Satan hunting trolling activist, Shellie Mote, has just doxed an innocent man in her co-rabid attempt with the spineless Hind to gain my identity. Hind stated it was for lawful legal reasons to report me to the police, yet here we see what they would do with it if they obtained it. Firstly, let me explain where they have fucked up with their latest trolling campaign now involving an innocent man in Australia. Simply because I used the same image I got from Google Images. My YouTube channel with the same image used by the now closed Hoax Slayer Twitter profile from Australia is not the name of my YouTube channel whereby I used the image logo. Is it, you idiots? My YouTube channel was called Kiss My Axe Satan Hunters, not Hoax Slayer. Hind already made a big song and dance about it previously, and I did make a video explaining I had not intentionally stole the logo image as he had suggested, but I did remove it and the name Kiss My Axe Satan Hunters because Hind was linking it to all sorts of nefarious bullshit, if everyone can remember, even attempting to link me to his arch-enemy Nathaniel Harris. Hind has also alleged I contacted him on Twitter and gave him abuse in a message. I have constantly denied this malicious communication exists. Hind says I gave it him on Twitter, through my Twitter account. Why have I constantly denied it? Well, that is because it never happened, and if it did, Hind would be able to provide that message and it will detail I sent it. So the question the toxic activists need to ask themselves is, if indeed I did contact Hind, he would have an email message from either Hoax Slayer or Kiss My Axe Satan Hunters using the same logo image. I challenge Hind to provide that evidence. All I see is a lot of fact-less assumptions and a lot of clutching at straws in their rabid attempt to dox and harass anyone who does not want to join their cult and ask critical questions regarding false information they were spreading. No fucks given for the casualties like Brett who come in their crossfire. Simply because of an image easily available to anyone on Google. Try it. Google Hoax Slayer. Don't take my word for it. And all I have ever done on this channel is ask critical questions and show both sides of the story. I do not give a shit about Moteless Wonder or Archer. I say these women are as bad as each other. I do not believe Mote has superhuman powers nor abilities to speak to the dead. I believe she is a charlatan whispering in the ears of already mentally unstable women's ears, giving what spiritual advice? Because she has never told us what advice was she giving Archer for over a year in that role. And fell out with Archer after an argument about Wong's abortion stance. After Wong's arrest for kidnapping, Moteless Wonder was an active public promoter of the #I stand with Wilfred Wong. The text between Moteless Wonder and Archer confirmed it was Wong's abortion issues that led to the fallout, then the struggle for power began between both women. I never attacked Hind nor Mote or any other gimp in that gang first. I have only ever responded to their false allegations made against me, and other people they assume is me, with no factual evidence provided. Nor am I involved in any campaign, protest activism with any other person to bring them down, like Hind is constantly accusing me of. If bringing all facts to the table about information already in the public is doing that, then I am afraid it is Hind's fellow toxic activists bringing themselves down with their own words and actions. Not me. Stop fucking up and lying, and I will not have to make videos correcting your false allegations, will I? I do hope the Moteless Wonder makes a full apology to Brett and his organization for dragging their work into the Moteless Wonder's vicious rabid attempt to identify me. One wonders why someone with such spiritual powers who can speak to mythical beings such as Archangel Michael cannot simply ask him who I am and drop a bolt of lightning on me. Let's remind ourselves of some of the powers the Moteless Wonder says she has, her words not mine. All I have ever asked is provide evidence to support her claims. I was attacked for asking critical questions. And that to me was the red flag I needed to know Moteless Wonder was another fake motherfucker. Exploiting people who genuinely believe she can speak to their departed loved ones. Building her own little cult of sycophantic believers. Woe betide anyone that would not cross her palm with silver.
You're a joke. Now listen. Because you might have been through fucking SRA, but do you know what? Same way. I'm furious, and you know what? I'm glad I live so far away. You want to play with the devil? You want to play with some reptilians? You want to play with some draconians? You want to go into Arcolian? The problem is that they're jealous because Jeanette's so fucking genuine. Jeanette's so fucking real. Yeah? Because Jeanette will always be backed, because she's fucking real, because she's honest. There's no fakeness. She is what she is, salt of the earth. But a pure supreme being. So, on this one, I'm gonna moat it. Because that's how angry it makes me. And I'm going to moat it in my higher self, also with Archangel Michael. So let's moat that fucking bee from here. So let's not forget, hashtag I stand with Wilfred Wong.
The Moteless Wonder has made so many huge public mistakes on her activism journey. Evidently, with her massive public support for both Archer and Wong. I am sorry she was sucked in and radicalized as she now states, even though she was spiritual advisor to Archer for over a year, and not just a gullible follower as she would now like us to believe. However, it was not me radicalizing her. Nor have I anyone else. I have simply put all the evidence that was available in the public domain, and asked critical questions. To then be massively targeted in a hate campaign via Motes' YouTube channel or Hind's Twitter page predominantly. Each video I have made on my channel has been in direct response to each of the false allegations made against me. And their rabid intention to dox me. For not taking sides and not wanting to join their toxic trolling army. I do not take sides, I just present all the facts that let people make their own mind up. I do not have to bully people to listen to me. That will never break down barriers or mistrust to radicalized people, therefore I do not support it.
So now, in my finest Microsoft voice to the toxic Moteless Wonder. Bloody hell, Sheila. You have some kangaroos loose in you top paddock, love. Stay out the bloody sun, it's making you Fruit Loopish.